Hey guys, what's going on? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading, hanging with the saucy beeves. We are on to share a quick update. I was guided to use this particular deck. I want to know what's going on with your divine masculine, and I'm going to use some tarot to find out their best course of action or what they plan on doing about it, or maybe we can clarify with how they're feeling emotionally. Okay, so those are way too many. I'm going to get 3 specific messages. That way we get as many messages for the collective as possible, okay? And as usual, guys, I'm going to do groups 1, 2, and 3. Maybe you guys will feel drawn to the title of the reading itself, or maybe you just like to resonate with a particular number, either 1, 2, or 3. Or you might want to stick around for the entire reading because there could be messages there for you. All right, I think that's good. I'm good there. I'm just going to cut it 3 times and take the cards that I'm guided to take. I'm guided to take the one that's at the absolute bottom here, the one that's at the bottom here, and the one that's at the bottom of this pile. Hi, cheeky. Hi, what you doing? All right, guys. So if you guys have taken a minute or so, I'm going to dive right into group 1's message. Okay, so your first message here is I'm coming back home. Okay, so this is a divine masculine that wants you to know that they're magnetized to you at this time. They're very drawn to you. You might be where they call home. So wherever it is you are, I feel like that's what they're trying to say. That's where they're headed. Okay, I'm coming back home. I'm coming back to the connection. You may be getting signs as well of them wanting to work on things. Many of you may be seeing the number 717 a lot. You could be seeing birds together, animals together, butterflies flying in pairs. There's lots of signs around you, and I feel like many of you intuitively recognize it on your journey, but you could sometimes brush it off. So if a lot of you have been getting certain signs like that, it's your masculine trying to communicate that they're on their way, okay? What are they up against right now, or what's making them feel like they want to come home? I know I said I'd use some tarot, but I don't know. I'm just guided to use this particular deck here. Okay, why are they feeling guided to come back home towards the divine feminine? Let's cut it in half. Okay, so we have epiphany and breakthrough. Okay, so they could be dreaming about you a lot. They could also be picking up on the subtle signs of the twin flame connection. Okay, they could be feeling very euphoric, feeling very in love, feeling nostalgic. Just like they miss you, they want to have good times with you again. I feel like this person misses the way you guys talk. So you guys could probably not be talking, but the only way to be in communication again is showing this forward movement. I feel like that's what'll break the ice, is like, you know, popping up in your neighborhood, or just, you know, being around you, coming back into your space. I keep hearing break the ice, and we also have breakthrough on here as well. So it's like breaking the ego as well, breaking the silence I'm hearing. So many of you could be silent with one another, or it could be that right now it's definitely the divine masculine that has to break the silence, and I feel like that's what they're working on doing, because they can't help but feel epiphanies. And I feel like that happens for the both of you on your journey, is like when you go through periods of separation, each time you go through separation, like it gets more and more intense. Okay, it's like you miss each other more, or the epiphanies about each other that you get come through even more strongly. Okay, what does this person plan on doing? Oh, I was gonna say, what kind of action are they planning to take? Okay, but we have the 5 of Cups here. So they could be in a period of just healing right now, because, you know, whenever we see 5s, like healing is definitely going on, because you're up against a lot in that moment. You could be feeling a little bit of despair, like you don't have enough. You could be going through a lot of disruption, a lot of changes as well, that's making you lose your sense of stability, and this could be why they're wanting to come home in a sense. Okay, I feel like your masculine has maybe experienced a lot of disappointment, a lot of heartache, a lot of heartbreak. You might have been right about a lot of things that they are experiencing now, or breakthroughs that they're having now. They could be thinking about some of the advice that you've given them over time, or deeply thinking about a lot of the conversations that you both have had about foreseeing things in the future. You know, like if you were type to have deep conversations with your masculine about, worldly things, looking out for yourself and taking care of yourself, versus the material world and surrounding yourself around just material possessions and experiences. I feel like a lot of your masculines are thinking about some of the solid advice that you've given them in the past, and that maybe they should have taken it, or else they wouldn't be in the position that they're in. An epiphany this divine masculine might be having is that they want to come back home, but there's obstacles in the way, and they feel partially responsible for maybe creating some of those obstacles. Because I feel like maybe things aren't going so well with this plan. Like, it's like they want to come home, but now it's like it's not going to be as easy. But they're determined. Let's clarify this Five of Cups here. You guys could look out for 666 as well, because after 5 is 6, and 6 is oftentimes about perseverance. It's like when we're going through these difficult journeys, oftentimes we have to power through. We have to power through and have that motivation and ambition. We have the 7 of Wands. So in order to get there, your masculines are going to have a little bit of confidence when moving toward you. I feel like many of them are maybe tapping out right now. They could be silent and in prayer, or maybe manifesting right now. So again, they are silent, but it's because they're busy making plans. All right, so that's group 1's message. Well, moving on to group 2 here, it says, okay, so I keep seeing your face in other people. Okay, so I feel like this is 2 people who are maybe fairly new to the twin flame journey. You could be, as the divine feminine, missing this divine masculine. And the reason you're missing them is because there could be longing for you, and that's why they're feeling like they're seeing you in other people. I'm also hearing, too, that if you guys live in the same city, you keep getting this sense or feeling of like either being watched by your counterpart, or hoping or wishing or hoping or praying that you guys will like see each other in cars driving by, or you'll somehow run into one another. That's what I'm getting. I keep seeing your face in other people. Like, for me, that translates to like, I want to see you in person. I miss you that much that it's like I feel like I'm going crazy here a little bit. How is the divine masculine feeling towards you or the connection? What types of lessons are they learning? Okay, let's cut that in half. Okay, so we have purity of purpose. They're focused, definitely focused on you, divine feminine. And I feel so much focus that, it's wounding them a little bit. If we look at the leg here, like the energy itself in this card tells me that this is someone that's focused. It's like you have some kind of purpose, and that's what they're trying to figure out, is like, why would I feel this deeply about someone? I've never felt like this. I've never felt like I'm starting to see them. It's like, not that they're starting to see you. It's like they're starting to feel like, am I doing that? Like, am I doing that purposely? They feel like the universe is messing with them a little bit, but they need to stay focused right now and stay sharp, because it's throwing them off a little bit. I feel like this divine feminine's energy is making this divine masculine fall all over themselves right now. They could be distracted. Maybe other people are noticing. But it's creating this this feeling of just like longing for you, missing you. They could be seeing other people who look like you. For example, they're out having lunch, and maybe there's someone sitting at the other table that looks like you, divine feminine, and they can't stop staring at this person. It's like, and it just keeps reminding them that there is this solid connection between you two that's not going anywhere. I feel like your masculine's heart is getting warm. It's getting hot. I can sense your masculine getting like heated. It's almost like upper lip sweat when they think about you right now. Okay, what else wants to come out? What else is this divine masculine feeling towards the feminine? We have the empathy card here coming out as well. They may, you two met, like, what I'm hearing is like, it's either the divine feminine has expressed these feelings before, and it's either caused, a period of like separation or distance between you two, and now they're starting to see exactly what it is you're talking about. And in this card here, it's like her face is a little bit cheeky because she's like, I told you so. And that's the message I heard right away, is like, this is two people who came together. There was a lot of chemistry, and maybe the divine masculine pulled away, and you let them pull away, divine feminine, because I feel like in this empathy card here, your energy was like, you know what, you'll see, you'll find out, you'll see for yourself. And now they are seeing for themselves because of certain things like this happening. Okay, so that's your confirmation. If many of you are in separation and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to let it go because this can't be one-sided. Like, they'll feel it for themselves. This is a confirmation that you don't have to do anything else at this point. You know, this person's going to see for themselves. The universe is going to take over. They're going to see that the minute, you know, you pull back, or you pull your energy back, or you allow the connection to unfold the way it's supposed to unfold without force, then they start seeing things for themselves. All right, so that's group 2's message. And we're going to close this reading off by moving on to group 3 here. Okay, so this masculine wants to communicate that you made them see a side of themselves that needs healing. Okay, let's find out what these divine masculines are up to. Okay, this could be someone who, you know, they're more humble. Like, I feel like this is a masculine who's maybe reaching out, okay? Because we have the 6 of Cups here. Definitely doing a lot of healing here. Maybe a lot of inner child healing as well. And another message I'm getting with this card is about loyalty, and it's about recognizing who's there for you. Okay, you've always been there for this divine masculine, and they're recognizing this at this time. Okay, and this is that 6 of Cups I was talking about. Because we have the 5 of Cups that came out in the first reading, right? Well, there it is. There's our 6 of Cups confirmation. You know, looking out for the fact that your masculine's going to persevere through this energy and move towards you. Yeah, I feel like it's a confirmation for many of you, you know, and it's going to be a lot of peace and a lot of celebration between you two with the 9 of Cups here, because I feel like your masculine is letting you know that they're falling in love with you through this healing that's happening. It's not the way you look. It's not what you have. It's not how, you know, fine you are, how sexy you are, how beautiful you are, divine feminine. I feel like you're making this masculine fall in love with you through just the lessons between you both, the level of healing that it brings. Okay, this might be a divine feminine who, you know, you're not afraid to speak your truth. You're not afraid to get in hot water with your masculine. You're not afraid to face the separation because you know it brings up healing for you both. And so I feel like at this time they're trying to communicate that, and they're trying to show you gratitude as well. I think that there's a lot of beautiful experiences to come for those of you who resonated with group 3's message, because like you'll be surprised with some of the things that your masculine wants to do with you and for you when you two come back together. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like this divine masculine wants to spoil you. They want to make you smile. One thing that you're going to hear from them is like, thank you for everything you've done. And you might be like, well, I didn't do anything. And they're going to be like, yeah, you've done a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like, you may not know what you've done for them energetically, but I feel like that is what you've done. That's what they may not reveal. Like, this is a divine masculine who's going to come in and they're going to spoil you, and they're going to want to make you happy, and they're going to enjoy doing really beautiful, sweet, and nice things for you. And you might feel like, okay, but we haven't spent time together. It's like, it doesn't matter for them. It's like energetically, just the connection, the telepathy, the bond, the conversations that you two have had, the help that you've given them, the strength that you've given them, you know, the feelings of love, of true love, someone loving you for just you and not knowing why and not really needing an explanation. It just is, it is what it is, and it's there, and I love you. That is what this divine masculine, I feel, wants to like love on you for, is loving them in that way. And you may not think it's a big deal because it is what it is, but you know, for them, I feel like it's a really profound feeling that they haven't experienced, and it's bringing a lot of healing to their lives right now. You know, this is definitely a divine masculine who is like, they're coming out from like maybe hermiting or feeling just not themselves for a really long time, it's like now they're starting to feel like themselves again. Okay. And I don't know, like I heard in my head, like from a divine masculine to a feminine, it's like I have no one but you to thank. I don't know who that's going to resonate for. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? All right, bye, guys.